The journey from victim to victor is a long and tedious one, and painful one, marked by anger, by shame, by pain, and the overwhelming desire for justice. But it is also a journey of healing. You don't only heal yourself, you heal all those that are around you as well. It's a journey of resiliency and commitment to converting those feelings of anger into a source of power. Through FirstRand Empowerment Foundation support, we have embarked on a long-term program aligning with the ideas set forth by the Gauteng Premier. Each woman in Gauteng having an e-panic. This program is about taking practical steps to reduce and prevent GBV. It's about ensuring that vulnerable women have a lifeline, a direct connection to law enforcement agencies in the form of e-panics.
Let's memeza, let's connect as women. This is why we will never survive as women if we are alone. That is why you have to use technology.
It's our sincere hope that Daveyton will witness a significant decrease in crime and GBV due to our collective efforts here today.
I'm happy, Deputy Minister, and very proud of Memeza and the FNB Foundation that you could invite us to come and join you in this long journey, which the Deputy Minister said she started in 2016. Today is 2023, we are partners, I have joined you, and I'm proud to be part of this journey. And it's a journey that we must all walk together. Criminality and crime will never be defeated by the South African police alone. If we want victory, we must work with our people. Our people must work with the South African police. Our people must work with social workers. Social workers must work with the South African police. The South African police must work with social workers. If we do that, working together, victory is certain.
So this is a very proud moment to be part of the solution in gender-based violence. And as FNB, we want to be a part of the solution. Let's not keep quiet. Let's assist where we can. That's why as FNB, we are a part and parcel of Memeza to assist in eradicating this issue of gender-based violence.
Our gathering today would not have been possible without the unwavering support of FirstRand Foundation and our partners and stakeholders. Your commitment to our cause extends far beyond financial backing. It signifies a powerful collaboration aimed at making a tangible impact on the issue of GBV in our communities.
Previously on Newsbreak, Lotus FM.
Memeza means shout in Zulu, and we bring safety to vulnerable groups through sponsored safety technology and services. We link these safety technology and services to South Africa's largest private security networks, the South African Police Services, community policing forums, medical services, through the sponsorship of the FirstRand Empowerment Foundation. Memeza is able to launch a program called the Systemic Gender-Based Violence Reduction Program, which will be deployed in 18 gender-based violence hotspots all over the country over the next 5 years. And we are starting this program in Daveyton. Based on the South African Police Service's crime statistics, Daveyton was selected because of its high rates of gender-based violence and crime. The Systemic Gender-Based Violence Reduction Program entails different levels of interventions. The first intervention that it will entail is extensive awareness campaigns, starting from school level to community level, to make sure that there's proper gender-based violence awareness in the community. Secondly, what we are bringing in is innovative technology. So we are deploying Memeza community alarm systems in gender-based violence households. We are distributing over 5,000 Memeza personal alarms in schools. We are distributing over 50 Safer City mobile panic applications to teachers and women that are vulnerable. And really what we're bringing to the community is technology. And then once we've brought that technology, what the project also includes is us then working with local stakeholders like the South African Police Services, community policing forums, our private security industry stakeholders like Aura, Safer City, Blue Hawk, and all those private partners. And we make sure that the technology that we bring to the community is linked to these gender-based violence response networks that don't only include physical response to gender-based violence, but also making sure that the recipients of this technology get a direct link to psychosocial support, social workers, so we can make sure that gender-based violence is not only reduced, but where it is still happening, we provide the proper support to those victims.
Newsbreak, Lotus FM, powered by SABC News.
Memeza Community Safety launched a project to combat crime as well as gender-based violence. Now, the project, funded through the FirstRand Empowerment Foundation, aims to empower individuals, bolster community safety, and also forge crucial partnership. Let's speak to Letlhaonolo Ngobo, who's the project manager and spokesperson for the Memeza Community Safety, for more insights on this project. Letlhaonolo, good to have you on the program this afternoon. I mean, we've heard these concerns that have been raised around gender-based violence and just community safety concerns, especially in some of our townships and more rural communities. Let's speak about the Memeza initiative. Firstly, what is its objectives and what exactly do you aim to do here?
Okay, good afternoon, Kantla, and thank you so much for having us here. So the Memeza objective is really to bring all the networks together on the ground, right? Like it's a community safety. So our organization is really about how do we leverage off each other, right? And make sure that our communities are safer. Everybody lives in the community, so really that's what we aim to do with this project. So we've identified hotspots where GBV is very high. We go into those communities, we go roll out the program. What we'll do in the community is we'll work very closely with SAPS and work very closely with CPF, your community policing forums, where we are able to go out there and distribute our technology. Our technology is what we call the personal alarm. We've got also home community alarms, right? When we get into communities, we do a launch to explain to the community.
Is that an example of the alarm that you have?
Yes, this is an example.
How does it work? Yeah.
So how it works is this is a personal alarm which would go and distribute in communities, all right? How it works is it's got a torch, right, for really those who are having to leave their homes when it's dark, right, going to catch transport to go to work, they're feeling vulnerable, it's dark, right? It's got a torch that will go and, you know, to protect themselves, right? And then it's got what we call an alarm. Alarm, you can hook it on a bag. You've heard people putting it in the God-given bank, you know. What you do is when you're feeling vulnerable in a community, you pull the string. It makes a really, really loud noise, right? I don't want to pull it in the studio, else you would think there's a fire, right? It makes a really loud noise. It will deter the perpetrator. And it will
Why not, though?
Must we?
Yeah, let's pull it.
Must we pull a Memeza? So we call it... Yeah, it's quite loud, right? And also, this would say it's a modern way of screaming or whistling when you are feeling endangered. Sometimes you lose your voice. You cannot scream long enough for to deter the perpetrator. Sometimes you don't even know what to do, right? But if somebody grabs it in a way that you're able to pull the alarm, like if you have it on your bag and you're feeling like somebody's going to snatch your bag, if you hold on to the screen, to the string, it will just make noise. The perpetrator will definitely move away from you.
As we wrap up, I want to get a message from you, especially as this continued fight against GBV continues.
Well, my message is, right, as much as we, as Memeza, we're trying to make sure that the people feel safer, right, by making sure that they've got the tools to protect them. We want to get to a point where there is no need for a tool, right, where men are on board. Right? From a young age, we really partner with organizations that are going to say, we will make sure we reduce perpetrators. What do we do? How do we change the mindset of males? We need to see more of that. Yes, we hear organizations are there, but if we could partner with such organizations, right, that's number one. The other one is also, once there's been a victim, a big thing now is then what? right? Because what we are also finding is people become repeat victims because they go back to their perpetrators. We've heard about cases that are opened for GBV, and then the following day or after the weekend, the lady goes back and wants to withdraw it, right? Luckily, that won't be possible anymore because the case will stand because now it's a perpetrator against the state, which we are very happy about. But we want to make sure that the victims are now empowered. They're now empowered. They don't have to go back.
Lehlonolo, thank you very much for your time. That's Lehlonolo Ngobo, of course. She's from Memeza and also demonstrating some of the technology that they've brought in to fight against GBV.